All right, and lastly, we have to do top right. They they like internet banking, but they highly distrust it. So for this, so for this section, I mean, just ever many segments you come up with, just give a solid description that really describes them. You don't have to go into a lot of detail, just short and sweet. All right, E, what segment do you think would be most lucrative to the department store? But in this case, for my data, it's the bank. And I think it'd be bottom right, right? They like internet banking and, you know, I'm just going to give a short reason why. Just going to bold that. And I forgot to bold all of these. Okay, F. Which I mean, which segment would most likely to shop at Target rather than Macy's? I can't really answer that question. Um, but this question might, you know, be who would most likely use a normal bank, and that would probably be top left. And because they Okay, in part G, assuming the data is representative of the market in general, what share of each segment would be the segment of the market? Okay, so this one, I have to take my 6 segments and just erase these answers. Okay, so going back to the top, I know that 50 people took the survey. Then looking at this map, I'm going to have to count how many dots are on there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I believe all 50 are there. And so just looking at the bottom right, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 5. So bottom right would be 5 out of 50, which equals 10%. And so you just go through each of these segments. Now, I just want to give you a little hint. Mine had, 50 people surveyed, and I had 50 circles on the map. That might not be the case with yours. And if it isn't, if Larson doesn't teach how to do it in class, I would, you know, count the number of dots and then use that as your denominator, the total amount of dots, and then just use as a numerator how many dots are in each individual segment. So I'm not going to go through and count on these, but you get the idea. So you just count the number of dots in each segment, divide by 50, and that kind of gives you a representative share.